Yo, I'm Dorian Gray, and you're watching BU.
Can you dig it? Get your mind right, homie, get your mind right. Get your mind right, homie, get your mind right. Get your mind right, homie, get your mind right. Get your mind right.
Everybody tryna be like somebody else. You need to step up and be yourself. I said everybody tryna be like somebody else. You need to step up and be you. Everybody tryna be like somebody else. You need to step up and be yourself. I said everybody tryna be like somebody else. You need to step up and be you.
Everybody's trying to be like somebody, but you gotta be yourself, 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 yourself. Everybody's trying to be like somebody, but you gotta be yourself, 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 yourself. You.
So this past week or so, we kicked it up with Dorian Gray at the Majors Tour, did an interview with him, asked him what motivates him to do what he does. Here's what he said.
So what motivates me, honestly, is just a love for the art. You know, people have skills to be able to paint, to play instruments. My gift and my art is to be able to create a scenario with wordplay. And so using that poetry that comes from my heart, either through experiences, etc., just makes me very passionate. It motivates me to let it come out in rhyme form. So when I was about 10 years old, my brother, who was in the military in Germany, he was actually like big on hip hop, big in the Wu-Tang Clan. And so when he came back down, he brought that into my life. And so I started listening to them, man, a lot of crazy influences like that, you know, Cannabis, Cormega, and I just started ciphering, just started freestyling by myself, and I really liked hip hop. It was a totally different dimension, you know, for me of music, but I loved it, and I was very passionate about it at a very young age. If you want to get at my music, you want to download right now, I have it free, soundcloud.com/JoeyJewish. I'm transitioning my name currently because my first name is Joseph, and I'm a Spanish Jew. So that's where the name is derived from, but it's transitioning from Dorian Gray to Joey Jewish. So make sure you go pick up the new copy of Scarsdale. God bless.
So a friend of Lawrence's invited us to an art event at Northwestern Mutual offices. They were showcasing a group called Contempo Edge.
What motivates you to do what you do?
I don't know. I'm just compelled to paint. I usually start out with not an idea in my mind, and I put paint down, and the paint tells me where to go. And I'm not one that paints from photos. I just paint from my mind, wherever it goes. Sometimes dangerous.
What motivates you to do some of the things, some of the art that you've done?
Well, I started out very traditionally as a watercolorist. But painting representational art was never enough for me. I always wanted to do more with the color, with the line, with the composition. And when I moved to the desert area of Tucson, I was so inspired by the landscape that it just took me away from all of that representational art and brought me to where I am now.
The idea of exploring and trying new things. I never do the same painting twice. And as you can see, my paintings all have rhythm in them. There's some kind of rhythm going on in my paintings. And so just the exploration of something new all the time.
Well, I'm actually a homeschool mom, and so I tend to get cooped up in the house a lot, and it started out art was a little escape for me. And then I found that I was meeting some really fun, exciting friends that were interested in art also, and it's just continued to be that fun escape, and then, wow, when you get a nice painting, you know, you kind of get your reward from that, so.
Here we are with the ladies who are responsible for putting on this art event here. We have...
Hi, I'm Debbie Jones.
And?
Muriel Prince. My husband and I run the Northwestern Mutual here in Tucson, and we wanted to give back to the community, so we set it up so that we could show local artists, and we switch the art every 3 months.
It's very hard for artists to get a showplace. In Phoenix, it's extremely hard, so it's a perfect spot. It's a giving back to the community and to artists. It's fabulous. We love it.
So I have some letters from the IRS. And it's kind of weird how they came to this address. One letter is saying I owe $4,057.83. The other one saying I owe $1,351.74. I was taking care of my sister. She came to live with me. Now, she only lived with me for about 6 months. And so even on my taxes, she was still in high school too. I only filed for her being with me half that year. Unfortunately, I was young. I didn't know what I needed to do as far as guardianship, taking my little sister in. Years later, and they're trying to get money back from me, but not just try to get the money that they gave back, but they're trying to get interest, a lot of interest. And if I don't pay this by November the 17th, which is in 3 weeks, they're gonna take even more out. So for the past couple of years, anytime I've had a job and tax season comes around, I file my taxes, I don't receive a check back. I teach dance. I make anywhere between $600 and $800 a month just teaching dance. It's not a lot of money. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do, how I can do it to help get this paid for, because really in essence, there's nothing that I lied about. My sister can vouch for me. My mom can vouch for me. Shoot, I even had letters taken to my high school, my old high school, to get my sister to go to that high school because she was having problems at her own. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of this, but I know that it will get taken care of. And the only reason why I know that is because God has seen me through worse situations. I don't know, we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. Ain't nothing to worry about. Have the victory in the end.
What motivates you? Last show we talked about what it meant to be you, and the thing that stuck out was that art isn't something we do for fame or something we do for people to say, wow, he's awesome. But the true reason why we do it is it helps us function as human beings. It helps us relate to one another. It breaks social barriers and it awakens our heart. It helps us to have a better perspective on life. That's our motivation for Be You, to awaken hearts and become the best us through Christ's collaboration and the creative community. We have 10 more episodes to go, and we would like your input. So leave comments, rate, subscribe. Let us know what you would like to see on this show next. Till next week, be you.
Be you.